I'm a conservative. I am a Jesus fan.
Oh, we can start already?
Alright.
Are you recording?
Woo!
Alright, you ready? Alright. So let's begin. Alright. So what is up, guys? Welcome to Los Revs podcast. Let's say welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Welcome. Oh, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Agarra bien el micrófono.
Hi.
You too, Miriam.
I don't have a microphone, so
Oh.
welcome.
You need to
What?
buy a mic, man.
You can still hear? Okay.
Alright, bet.
Whoa.
Okay. Alright, so let me introduce y'all to the Los Revs. So, starting to the left.
I think you went one extra left.
Oh, extra left. Okay. So it's Rudy.
No, left. Oh yeah, you went an extra.
left.
I want an extra left.
All right, go.
But it's fine,
You
man.
went the extra mile, bro.
It's fine. So it's Rudy Aguilar,
Mr. GQ.
Mr. GQ.
Get out.
Don't get out. No, don't get out. And to my left
I get it.
is it?
What?
I got Carlos Gomez.
What up?
What was that?
I don't know.
Rudy, you're not gonna tell him to get out, or what?
Get out.
Get out.
So
Get out.
If you told me to get out, I'll tell the public what GQ means.
Tell him.
Okay.
No,
no.
so
What does that mean?
and to my left, I have. Well, I don't have, but Los Revs has Martin Hernandez,
Hernandini.
What's up, guys?
Pilas.
Pilas, as they say.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say each one of their nicknames.
And he doesn't play for Los Tigres. He just has the jersey because he plays for a team.
And they won today.
Yeah, they won.
Actually, yeah, tied.
Wait,
No,
we go by
the actual
nicknames?
team.
By your team.
we did tie. 2-2.
And then to my left, as an OG, we have an
What?
official OG now. We have Miriam Hernandez.
Oh, you better start pitching in.
Hello. Oh, I can't reach.
No, why is
He
it
can
going
hear
through the
you.
microphone?
Oh.
Nah, but it's better to have it closer to him.
All right.
Hey guys, I am the newest OG. Thanks for having me here today.
How does that make you feel?
So extremely special. Blessed. Hashtag blessed.
Con esa emoción o con...
What else did I say?
That's it. Just say hi.
And then we'll speak about the whole social and all that stuff later. All right. So you know how we are really close. I mean, or today. Today is Friendsgiving.
Dude,
which-
why you always forget?
Oh, and Daniel, the tech. It's because Daniel's like fixing all the stuff over there. And Daniel, the tech, and I don't think he could say hi because he's fixing. All
He's
the
a
stuff.
producer.
Daniel, the tech, our producer for Los Revs. Daniel Sillas.
Hey, Daniel, you can't hear those guys in the back, right?
They're playing Fortnite. All right, so, close the door. No. All right, go ahead. So today many people are celebrating Friendsgiving, as y'all know. So it will be wise for us to talk about Friendsgiving. So you didn't miss anything. We're getting there.
Oh.
So
We're
the
about to
question is, I want to ask one good question, and it's about Friendsgiving. Not to describe the holiday, if it's even a holiday, but what do you see in a friend, or what do you need to see in a friend? And so I want to start it off with, I guess, with Carlos.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Loyalty.
I mean, he was
Someone that
raising his
is
hand
always
already,
there
so-
for you. Even if you keep complaining about the same stuff over and over and over, that person's still there for you. But at the same time, that person is not afraid to tell you when you are wrong.
So it's like gum. So it's like no se te puede quitar.
Sí, que está bien pegadito
Está bien
contigo.
pecado-
Así,
all right.
así. Como cuando el huevo no le echas aceite y se queda pegado en el sartén.
That never happened to me, dude.
Oh, that's happened to me plenty of
Because I've
times.
been cooking
Never
my eggs
cooked.
good, dude.
Hey, cause
I've
you
been
never
cooking my eggs
cooked,
good.
Angel.
Shoot, I know how
He
to cook.
barely
man.
learned how to mop.
Hey, what's
Oh,
up,
sorry,
friend?
what Rudy?
Hey,
I already
what's
said
up,
this
friend?
last
Is
time.
that- Oh, okay. All right, Rudy, what do you have to say about that? Well, not about what Carlos said, but the question that I said.
No de los huevitos del otro.
Yeah, not about the eggs, please. Let's not keep going on that.
He kind of stole
He
my
stole us.
thoughts. I mean, I
We're
I was just
connected.
gonna say that I think one thing that
A friend doesn't steal though.
as a friend, that I see someone who's real. Like if you have that trait inside of you, then that's someone that I can call you my friend. Someone who's gonna tell you the truth, who's gonna tell you when you're wrong, or what's right or what's best for you. Like they won't like sugarcoat nothing. They'll tell you straight up. I mean, because there's a lot of people who can be your friends, but they don't want to tell you the truth until until you fail and until you do something bad, and it's because they didn't give you the right advice, just because they didn't want to hurt your feelings. It's not about your feelings, it's about someone who's gonna tell you what's best for you or the truth.
What about you, Marlon? What you have to say about that?
I think having being a good friend, or when you know that you have a good friend is whenever you don't fear, or you don't get scared of telling them whatever, like you feel comfortable, going to them with any situation or problem that you may have, like, I mean, you can be going through hard stuff, or or you can be going through good stuff, A friend a friend is someone that you feel comfortable. For me, that you feel comfortable telling them anything, and they're not gonna. Well, they can judge you. I mean, they're your friends. Whatever happens, whether you fight or not, you guys, that at the end of the day you're gonna be good with them. I think that's what that and a lot of other stuff. But I think that's a really big thing, in having a friend. So
Amen.
and and it's nice to have people like that around your life.
That's good.
Yeah.
What about you, Miriam?
Let's see. Where my mic? Oh snap! I got both.
Marlon.
Let's see. I think for a true, honest friend for me is a friend that I can trust and that they can trust me. I think that's one of the biggest thing I look for as a friend of mine that I would want close, is that they can trust me with whatever, like they want to tell me, or secrets and stuff like that, and I can be able to do the same with them. And I don't know, I think that's a pretty good and big reason to have a close friend to me.
¿Quién sacó las cebollas?
No, I mean, what else? I guess somebody that I would consider a close friend is like somebody I would care about a lot too.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't just have a friend just because they're cool, but I care about them too, and I trust them.
Thank you.
You ain't my friend.
So, I have a good question with that being said.
Oh, yes, I'm asking.
Then Ryan the podcast too.
Sorry, guys. Bye, get.
Bye guests. Bye people.
Bye, guest one. Bye, guest two.
Guest one, guest two. Yeah, we are talking right now.
So what's your question, Angel?
You think there's like a timeline, or there's a certain time where you consider that person a friend? Like, okay, 6 months, okay, we're already friends, like, or 7 months, or even like 1 month. Do you feel like there has to be a timeline for you to call somebody a friend?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Was the question for me or somebody else?
Anybody, dude.
Oh yeah,
just
I don't
anybody.
think so. I mean, sometimes you feel like you connect with people faster than the others, and it's not because some people are better than the others. It's just because I don't know the amount of time you spend with that person. Like I don't
varies.
know. Yeah, like how long did it take for us to like become friends? Like one day.
I think you and Martin became enemies and then friends.
Good friends with Carlos.
You and Martin became enemies and then friends.
I became
Yeah.
friends with
Look,
you
well,
guys.
here's an example. Like sometimes
Well,
it's
when you
faster
came
than
when you came along, I mean, I wasn't that available to y'all. It wasn't to.
Are you available for me now?
Ahora sí.
24/7.
You heard it here first, folks.
Pero que no se te trae la lengua.
But back to the question. Back to the
Se
question.
le lengua la traba.
Back to the question. You said it varies.
Yeah.
It can vary.
Yeah.
What about you, Rudy?
I mean, like everyone was saying, it all depends on the person. Like you first gotta know the person. Like after you feel comfortable with them.
Sounds like a relationship.
No, after
Nah,
you
I'm
feel-
kidding. Then go ahead.
After you feel comfortable and after you know how they like and you know what they do and how they their whole vibes, then that's when you know you can truly call them a friend. But But it just depends. I guess you just gotta talk to that person, get to know them, hang around with them a few times, and then once you hang around with them a few times, then you're gonna know that that's a true friend or someone that you can depend on or call a friend.
I think also like on how you said it, a timeline. I know for like I guess it's kind of different from what you're saying, but I know some of my closest friends are my childhood friends that I've known for like since I was like in pre-K. But it's crazy because like there's a couple now that I'm not even so close to them anymore. Like I don't even talk to them. Like I don't even like I don't have no kind of like conversations with them. But sometimes I do, and it's like no gap happened. Like I didn't stop talking to him.
Do you
We're
have a
still close
boyfriend when
friends
you
and
were in
stuff like
pre-K?
that. No, I don't know. I don't remember. But I mean, I guess it's like also like there's like different kind of friendships. I'm sorry, friendships. Where it's like you can connect so easily with this person. Like for me, you can connect with this person so easily, talk a lot and stuff like that, and then not talk at all, at all for like a long time, and then just whenever y'all see each other, it's like, oh, what's up? Everything good and this and that. Just that's how everything was. But I don't know. It's just weird how friendships are right now. Like me, I don't know. My friendships are like weird now. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, I have a question.
Yes, give me the question, please.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Rudy,
sir.
how long did it take for you to consider me a friend?
You.
I can answer that
Don't
question,
overthink it.
Carlos.
Oh, really?
Since I first lay eyes on you.
Oh!
Nah. I mean,
I feel the same way.
whenever I heard you talk about God, like, and how you were passionate about God, and then like you had the same intensity and thought process that I had, and you like the same similar stuff that I like apologetics and stuff. When I heard that, then I was like, man, this is my bro. I can.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Wait.
Wait.
Hold on. Before it goes there,
Yeah.
why would you consider him a bro, but not bro?
Oh my god.
Some real, bro.
You know,
Bro.
Because that's
You know-
level 2, man.
Level
two,
two. There's
bro.
levels.
When I met Carlos, I didn't get along with him at all. Cause I remember when
had a
he
crush
showed
on
up,
her.
he showed up like at a time after like my party and stuff like that, and he was trying to figure me all out. Like he was trying to figure out everybody how they were and stuff like that.
It
Quémalo,
worked.
pero
It
quémalo.
worked.
I didn't get along with him because he was so annoying like that, trying to like, oh, you're like this, you're like that.
I was just
You don't know
guessing.
me.
No, but going back to this topic.
Wait, what? Nah,
gracias por el quemón.
Nah.
Ahora me vas a hacer ver mal enfrente de todos. Y cuando me vean, hey, that's the guy, the podcast, and he's the one that came. Oh, never mind. Well, just going back, it was when you went to one of our events at church, and we were sitting on the table, and I don't know what happened. That apologetics came out of nowhere, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I know. Like I've read a lot about that," and I was like, "Oh yeah," that I almost flipped the table. Yeah, I remember now.
But what about Miriam? What do you say about Miriam's situation?
Well, at first I thought she was like,
You
how
thought she
can
was
I
cute
say
or
it?
what?
Don't try to help me. I know it all. I was like, girl, you're 16
I never.
at that time.
You're
Wait,
16.
what? What do you mean?
What? Hey, can they hear you?
No, yeah.
Marty has nothing to say right now. Like,
He's like, what's happening?
Are we still in topic?
yeah, it's
I
about
think
friendship.
so.
It's about friendship.
Oh.
I don't even remember. It's just.
The first thing that I thought about you was like, this guy is really cool. I need to be his friend.
Oh.
And he felt the same way. So,
Oh.
Friendship
Huh?
goals.
How did you meet me, Carlos? Yeah, how did you meet me?
well,
dude?
the first time that I went to your church, well, now our church, I was just like,
You're a random guy?
yeah, like looking at everybody. I'm like, so who can I talk to?
When I looked at this guy, I was like, oh, this guy's going to leave church in the first week.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Dang, you thought
He had that
weak?
look. He had that
Fue
look.
al
As like,
revés.
this guy ain't faithful. Oh, fue al revés. Yo soy que me fui.
Damn.
Si me queman a mí,
Shots-
pues a ti también.
Oh, man. Shots fired. I thought you were my friend. Dude.
He approached me. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He was
Would you like
"What's
to
your
know about
name,
my Lord and
Carlos?"
Savior
I think
Jesus
we already
Christ?
talked about this, and you were, "Oh, my name is Angel," and then you were like, "Let me introduce you to everybody," and that was the beginning of a bromance.
Yeah. One of the things that captured me, I was like, how am I gonna get to this guy? And
How
in my thinking process was like, he likes comic books or something. Either he was wearing a shirt or on his wallpaper on his phone was Iron Man or whatever.
I was wearing like a dress shirt, and you hadn't seen my phone, so I don't know. What
I'm
you
not
mean,
sure,
bro.
but I said something about comic books, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm a big Iron Man fan. And to this day, he calls himself Tony, and so from then on, and we just hit it off after that.
That's
Just
how
because,
we both
yo,
that's how we both
yo.
connected too, cause I'm an Iron Man fan too.
I thank Stan Lee for putting us together. May he rest in peace.
Oh my
He was a great man.
Let
Jobs to a
me
lot of
talk
people.
about how I first
He
became
gave us a
friends with
friendship.
Martin. With
He
Martin.
invented Iron Man.
Remember when I told you that he met Stanley? Ask him.
Oh, yeah.
Who met Stanley? You met Stanley?
Apparently he met Stanley.
Wow.
Do you have a picture?
Apparently, she said
That's
apparently.
right.
Let me see.
It's not with me.
You know, I met Robert Downey Jr., but you know, I don't have a picture. Así te oíste.
I
What about
believe
you,
though.
Martin?
What about me?
What? How did you? Oh, I have a good question. How did you meet?
Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy. Like, how was y'all's friendship? Like,
Es que
how
mírale
did it
la cara,
connect?
se ve bien bonito el niño, se ve bien buena onda, pero por dentro.
Like, look at Rudy's like, hopefully he doesn't say anything embarrassing.
I don't even know. I just used to see him. Just
En tu
comment.
casa todos los días.
And that was it.
You used to
He's
ignore
like,
me all
I'm
the
forced.
time.
I'm forced to like him. It's an insider, by the way. Eh.
Oh my god.
Ya lo tengo como plaga en mi casa todos los días.
Oh. So, Miriam, how did you meet Rudy?
Oh.
How'd that go?
That's
Do
a
you
pretty
wanna use the
interesting
mic?
Story. It's a pretty interesting story.
Mr. GQ himself.
Uh,
Good quality.
How'd you find me all the way on the other side of town from you?
no, well, we had gotten invited, our youth group, to an event at his church.
You mean you? Nah, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
We all had gotten invited to a youth group at his church, and I had never heard of that church. Like, I had never heard of that church.
Y neither Rudy.
I don't know how we even heard about that church. And we went, and I handed one of our invitations to one of our events that was coming up to him. Oh my gosh.
You heard the audience.
Did not hear that.
He's the audience.
Anyways, but yeah, that's how I met him. And then when me and you were greeters at our event, Angel, and we met him there.
Oh yeah, that's when
coming
we first
in.
met too.
Yeah, that's when you first met Rudy. And you were telling him about our Snapchat filter and stuff like that, and just conversation just happened. And yeah, which is
And then you handed me a friend request on Instagram.
Wait, what?
I did not do that.
Low key.
Okay, there
I
you
did
go.
not do that.
Yo, we have
I
to
did
say truth here. We have to say truth. Did it actually happen,
Oh, man.
man?
Okay, yes, I did friend request. I did follow request him. But who
Pero
DM'd
qué
me
aventada,
first?
mija.
Nah,
Who DM'd me first? Though?
you.
Nah, don't even play. Don't even
El
play.
Sancho.
Don't even play. But I basically introduced him to all of them. So you're welcome.
Sorta,
guys.
kinda. I mean,
So-
I kinda introduced you to you.
So now
How did
No,
we-
to
how did
introduce him
how
to
did
you.
Angel? How did me and you like got to talk?
That entrance.
Yeah, the interest, but we just said hi and bye. But how did we got to like become friends?
Become like close, like
Yeah.
close friends.
Close, like how?
it was destiny, mate.
Yeah, look exactly alike. No, I'm just kidding.
No, first of all, they compared me to you, or it's the other way around. But they always say, "Man, that guy looks like you." I was like, "Nah, that guy does not look like me.
Exactly.
He looks like a 0.5. I'm a 2.0." No, I'm kidding. But like, they were telling me, "Oh, that guy looks like you" and stuff like that. And I was like, "You know what? Let me talk to a guy that looks just like me." And then next thing you know, we talk alike.
For real?
When,
No, I'm kidding. No.
when was this though? I don't remember.
Like the what the
When we finally got to
like, we
talk, like
clicked.
we were making, yeah,
like we were like that. I think it's a match made by heaven, dude. I gotta say, man.
Como que Dios dijo aquí, man.
Cause we've hanged around so many times. I don't even know when was the day that we just clicked.
facts.
Like truly, dude. Like I don't know. I don't think it was an event. I think it was outside. I think we were just all hanging out, and that's when we clicked. Or I think it was one of the Studio Bíblicos that we had, that you invited us, and then I think me and Carlos decided, hey, let's go, let's support, let's just go.
Daniel went
And from
that
then
one
on,
time too.
and Daniel went too, and we all supported you, and we were like, all right, well, let's keep going, and then you were like, all right, let's keep going. We stopped, but I mean, at that time it was pretty cool. All right, bye. And that's when we grew our friendship.
I have another question
Yeah, go
for
ahead.
this guy. How did you meet Angel? Do you regret it?
Oh, Bruce.
I honestly don't
'Cause
remember.
I remember him saying it like at the beginning of the podcast that y'all hated each other,
I did not hate him.
or y'all.
He probably hated me. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't hate him.
No, y'all hated each other.
Who hated each other?
No, Martin didn't like.
Y'all hated each
I just despised him.
No. Martin didn't like Carlos because Carlos gave him like a anaconda choke or whatever. and then I was like, Martin, hold on. This is how he acts. Like, this is how he is. Like,
Really?
yeah, like, cause Carlos didn't know how to handle himself, I guess. So he
Bro,
would just like choke anybody.
no te pases de
Like he was
lanza.
he was a
He was
chubby
trying to
he
grab
was a
my
chubby
wallet.
kid, he was a chubby kid trying to choke anybody. Like,
He was a joke.
yeah. So that's what happened, and I was like, Martin, chill. Like he
Y lo ibas a dejar morir.
dude,
What
Martin
a
was getting
friend.
purple. Martin was going.
The way I remember it was like how.
You don't have a mic, dude.
Daniel's talking right now.
Like for real, like what I remember is we met Carlos first.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, this is Carlos. So we start like walking to our car.
Uh-huh.
I think it was by your car, and then this guy, he's following us, right? And then Martin comes out of nowhere. I think he wasn't even at church. He came around.
So
I don't
you
think you were
skipped
at
church?
or he just came like really late outside. I don't remember.
No, it was the Easter service.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
the first time I saw him.
Yeah, and then that was when
I
we
think it
all
was
went
his-
outside, but for
El
some reason,
joven.
Yeah.
he tried to say hi. I remember Martin trying to say hi, and then Carlos, we were like, "Hey, Martin, watch out, cause this guy's
Oh, it's
kinda- little-
karateka.
Yeah, this guy's a little weird. Like,
no.
I'm being for real. No, I'm being for real. Like, hey, watch out, Martin. He's a little weird. Like, just don't say anything like weird, you know?
Bro,
and then
he
out of
tried-
nowhere, Martin tries to like, what was it?
No,
Because his wallet
I have
fell.
my wallet.
Oh,
his
yeah.
wallet
And
fell.
Martin was trying to pick up the wallet for him.
And he thought I was
But
gonna take it
Carlos
away.
was like, hey, bro, chill. And then he just starts choking him out. But I'm like, but Carlos was like, oh, no, I'm just playing with you, bro. Don't worry. And Martin's like, what the heck? This is my first time, like, meeting you, talking to you. And it's like, and you're doing this.
Sí, ya
Bro.
sabes cómo soy. ¿Para qué me agarras la cartera?
Es de
Vengo de
Reynosa.
Reynosa,
Bro, he
compadre.
comes from Mexico.
I
Allá
remember
sobrevives
That's
a como
dangerous.
puedas.
They haven't even talked to each other. That was the first time they met. That's the first time we're like, oh, what the heck? And Martin was like, man, what? Why are you like this? Like,
This is what we got.
Get the mic.
What is
Hey,
this?
hey.
Who is
enfócate en
this
la cámara
specimen?
nomás.
Nah, but
Why did God create this creature here?
nah.
Dice Dios, ni pa' qué lo creen.
Nah, but from
Bro,
then
Bro,
on,
Martin was literally like,
we've been good friends though. We've been good friends.
Siempre vamos a comer como a las 2 de la mañana.
Hey, yeah, for real. Like we gone to Denny's like 3 times, like in the middle of the night and stuff.
Dang, that's commitment.
Su mamá le
That's
habla y dice, ¿con
friendship.
quién estás?
That's a relationship.
No te preocupes,
That's
estoy
like
con mi amigo
friendship,
Carlos.
right?
Si
No,
lo
that's
que
called
quieres estás
bromance.
con una
Bromance.
mujer, mijo, saliendo en una
Bromance.
cita.
Bromance.
Bruh.
bruh.
Nadie me peló.
Bromance.
But the way I met the Sillas, I don't know, man. I
I
think
don't remember either when
I really don't. I don't remember when they got there. I just remember. Well, like I said, I didn't.
They just popped out of nowhere.
I didn't hang out with them that much, even with you in the beginning. But like, because I was in a certain situation. But then when I was done with that
Because
situation,
you were taken, bro.
I was.
He wasn't taking.
I
Yeah,
was,
he was.
He was not taking.
That's when I started hanging out with y'all more.
Remember that?
He was
What?
taken for
What?
5 years.
Dude, he was on and off, bro. How was he taking?
What would you say that, dude? That's not even true.
No, it is true.
That kind
That's
of.
It
not
is true.
true.
Hey, I'm
It
giving
is.
truths here. I don't. That has something to do with.
Hey, says the one.
Oh,
I mean, I was on and off.
oh.
No,
You're still in my
but
mind, bro.
But that didn't cause our friendship to like go up and down, up and down.
All right.
I wasn't off.
Let's calm down. Shut up, dude.
They're brothers and
Good
sisters.
question.
I have another question. Have you ever thought on stop talking to any of us?
Big time, man.
Oh my
Big
god.
time. But
Who?
all of y'all.
Hey, for reals, I remember one
But-
time he stopped talking to us for a long time.
Yeah, but because something.
I mean, there's been
Dear-
plenty of,
dear
there's been
to
plenty
my
of
heart.
times that I've tried to stop
No,
talking to
dude.
you.
And it's funny how Angel has gotten so mad with us so many times. And like, there's times where y'all screamed at each other. And,
Y aquí estamos.
Like, aquí estamos,
Bro,
Like,
tenemos
still,
moretones,
like,
tenemos moretones donde sea.
But that comes down to where like we're comfortable with each other to the
Yeah,
point where
legit.
like
How strong your friendship
we get
is.
mad at each other, we disagree on a lot of things, and we scream at each other sometimes. But you know, at the end of the day,
Like legit. Like before this video even started, this guy was wearing shorts, and I was like, "Hey man, I have some jeans."
this
for
is
you."
his jeans.
This is jeans. Show the people your jeans, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Show 'em.
Hey,
Show
can
'em.
you even breathe, bro?
You think?
Eso.
Dude,
Oye,
these things are tight.
te pintaste las
They're
piernas,
tight, like
¿o
they're
qué?
cool, like they're tight,
They're tight.
literally tight and like cool tight.
I can't even cross my legs. Espérate.
Dude, the jeans are tighter than the socks. They're way more tighter than the socks.
Por ese choricito me lo amarró.
What do you say?
No, I don't want to repeat it, dude.
Oh my
No,
god.
Es de Reynosa, es de
Camisa
Reynosa.
atrás, por
Cálmanse,
ejemplo.
cálmanse.
No,
Es de
chill
Reynosa.
with that.
Es de Reynosa.
But that's what friendship is.
Eso es
though.
de Reynosa. Tengan,
So
tengan
how I
paciencia.
met how I met the Hernandez people.
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother.
Like
Dude,
the
that's a
sh-
good show. I
the
didn't finish
show.
it though. I did not finish it.
Es un show, people.
Yeah, it's a show. I haven't finished it. But
No, no me brinquen.
so meeting y'all. Well, Martin was like, cause it was like, I'm not gonna say names, but it was like there was already a group of people already, like a grupito. When you go in church, and I was like, oh, let me just go get into this grupito.
But,
But-
you know some of them, though.
Yeah, I knew some of them already, so I was like, all right, this is easy to get into this grupito. And then I saw like Ricky, and then I saw like Martin, like
And then you saw Martin.
like not all of them, but they were on the side, so I was like, not that much important. So I would see like Martin like all skinny, like all frail, because he was a track star or whatever, a cross country star.
Oh, yeah.
But he was like all
They had
skinny,
their
you know.
graduation parties together.
Oye, ya dejó esos días atrás, ¿no?
Hey, we sure did.
You
What?
had your graduation parties together?
We had our graduation party, but at that moment is where we got together, like because everybody left from the
Yeah,
grupito.
that's true.
Everybody left from the grupito. I was like, you know, might as well.
You were like,
You know what?
Might as well con el último.
Shoot,
del que quedó.
God, you forced me to be friends with this
You
guy.
know what?
so
Now that
might
I
as
think
well.
about it, that's where we actually got more together right there.
Yeah, our family got
It's
together at that
crazy
time
'cause
too.
You were North Shore, he was chanting you too.
Yeah.
Nice rivals.
Nav Shao.
And then Miriam was like, I didn't meet her.
I just
But-
tagged along.
Yeah, she tagged along because you were like,
Es
you
el
know,
llaverito.
she was really low. And to be friends with a little girl was like, nah, that can't, that's not possible.
You're just trying to be cool.
Doesn't
with
look
big
right.
guys.
And then later,
I honestly like just tagged along so much.
Bro.
I just started hanging out with you.
Now
Dude.
now you're an OG.
now she's an OG.
OG.
Man, I
OG,
remember this
oranges.
picture of Miriam. Man, I remember this picture of Miriam when she was wearing a fedora.
What?
I think it was a fedora and she would wear like some blue Nikes. I think it was
I don't
like all the
remember
time.
wearing that.
I do.
Man, I would be like,
Wearing that. Wait. Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I have a picture. Espérame.
I
Do
thought
you
I
mind
had
if
the
I
picture,
show
but I
it?
think I deleted it just because I was like respect, respect. Because I have too many embarrassing pictures. Why would I?
Wait.
Yeah,
wait.
you were in the picture with Lily.
Wait.
Yeah, that was bad.
What,
That was
what do you
bad.
think about that?
I don't know,
No comment.
Is
You're-
Rudy even in the frame?
bro. So on
Yeah,
Twitter
man.
there was this topic that was like purity hit me strong or whatever.
Oh my
I
god.
was like before and after.
Stop.
Oh, I'm not sure what happened. No, I'm kidding. Rudy, I think there was pictures before and after. Like, what do you think? You think you improved,
Oh my.
Mr. Jiki?
Where are we going into?
Are you getting better
We're
or
get-
worse?
I think we're getting out of topic
Okay.
and out of hand.
Now we're getting into the topic.
Nah. Let's
It's
go
about
back to the
friend-
topic.
All right,
It's
let's go
about
back to the
friendship.
topic.
But that's what friends is, man. Where we get into.
we
This is
get back
friendship.
on track.
Yep.
We put each other back on track.
Yep.
Like,
Get it together, pal.
Sometimes we get heated,
Yeah.
but we're good at the
We
end.
didn't get heated though.
Sometimes we get heated.
Well, if you're wearing a jacket, you get heated.
Look at this guy.
Bro, it's a leather jacket, bro.
Te pegó el frío. Pues sí, pero tú hasta suéter traes.
No, don't.
You have two, bro.
I don't have two.
You just grab
What
it.
is this?
This is a shirt.
Oh!
Parece de esos blancos que te pones para dormir. No voy a decir cómo se llaman en México. Porque...
So what's your next question?
All right,
Angel?
yes. Next question.
Cause from Friendsgiving, it goes to Thanksgiving.
No te enojes.
Because we're on our
Te
thing.
está viendo el público.
Friends, bro.
So now,
That's how we play.
so now,
That's how we
so now I want to talk about Thanksgiving. So one of a great question is, what are you most thankful for? Whether it be one thing or two things, what it would be? My life.
Well, I think it's one of the Chronicles books in the Bible. I don't know. I don't know. That's like chapter 16.
And how do we say in the first episode? Si no lo sabes porque
No
Okay, okay.
sabes, ni te metas.
All right, I think it's First Chronicles chapter 16 is right there.
It's right there in there.
It says for God is real. No, give thanks to God because He's really good, or He's real good, and obviously that's the first
Right.
thing. That's the first thing I give thanks to.
Bro, but he was asking like, what are you thankful for?
Yeah, what are you thankful for?
Yeah, whoa.
Hey, Martin, let's get back on track, man.
Well, that's what I'm hitting. Like, my first thanks is thanks to God. I give thanks to God.
We all know that, bro.
Yeah,
But
we're
like,
all thankful to
besi-
God, bro.
we all
Thanks for
thankful to
detailing
God.
the obvious.
I mean, we're.
I
For
didn't
real.
know that, so I appreciate you taking the time.
Well, that's for the public.
Explain it
That's
to
for
me.
the public right there.
Oh, okay.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother.
Oh my God. Also, something that
Thankful for the jeans that Angel gave me.
thankful. Yeah,
For
I
this
really am.
podcast.
Because
No puedo respirar, pero
For
ahí
great
la
friends.
llevo.
my soccer shorts were like all the way over here.
Yo,
Nah, but seriously, so
Martin, you should be thankful because I presented you to a girl and you decided to just, push her out.
todavía te das el lujo de decirle que no.
Can we edit that out, dude? I don't know why you said that.
We're live.
You should be thankful.
Oh
You should
my
be thankful.
God.
Hey, I want to answer the question. Oh, no, I'll let you finish. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
go
he's gonna
finish.
Start complaining that
Because we're
I always
helping this guy
interrupt
out. We're helping this guy out answer his question.
people. No, just finish it.
So no obvious things?
You're thankful for
I
the
mean,
thankful
of
for
course
his-
you're thankful
for
to God, bro.
moco de gorila.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, it's
Y te voy a agarrar a ti.
if there. I mean, it's a pretty rhetorical question. I think like because you give thanks to there's a lot of
¿Por qué
things.
te ríes?
There's a lot of things to give thanks
The
for.
tech is laughing.
But I mean,
Can I go?
yeah, go ahead.
Hey, can I go? Because then you'll start complaining that
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm thankful for.
if you gotta be descriptive.
All right.
What are you thankful of this year? What happened?
Me.
You-
All right,
this
then
year.
I'm thankful. I think my biggest blessing this year was able to comes through via my job. That I'm able to be here more.
That's a good thing.
That is
Because of church, because of my friends, because of my family. Because last year I wasn't here at all. But I mean, I think that's my biggest thing to give thankful.
Y eras de
Sí,
liderazgo.
sí.
Ah, no, verdad, eso no.
and that's also a big blessing. Honestly, something that I was working for and I got it, and thank God.
So what? My
wow.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm thankful for
I'm thankful for more.
my friends, my family, because I feel like the unity has become stronger, and also because I'm finally graduating from school.
But you haven't graduated yet.
Well, it's in December, bro. Like,
But you
it's
just never know,
literally
dude.
in
You haven't
3
graduated.
weeks.
He drops out.
He drops.
Thank
You probably drop out. God has other plans for you.
I don't,
But this year, he's thankful for that.
But he hasn't graduated, so.
bro, it's in December. Like,
He has it in the bag. He has it in the
yeah,
bag.
like I'm just waiting for the day to come, bro.
He already
You
knows
jealous
that.
or
I'm
what?
playing devil's advocate over here. But you haven't.
I'm stuck in the
But
middle
you're
here.
still, bro. But one of the classes you're on a D right now.
No,
Really?
Nah, I'm kidding.
You want me to show you my grades?
Show the people your grades, man. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Rudy,
I'm
what are you
kidding.
thankful for,
I
Rudy?
have, like,
Dude,
No,
put that
don't
away.
show it. Don't
Tengo
show
puro
it.
100,
I'm
compadre.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Rudy, what are you thankful for?
Ooh, what are you thankful for?
I know why. I know why.
I'm
Can I answer
thank-
for you?
I'm thankful for Miriam.
Oh! Cut it out. Cut it out.
It's
Yeah,
another
okay.
Miriam.
Edit that out too.
Nah. You're good, buddy. Keep talking.
Bro, he's just kidding, okay?
¿Por qué te
I
pones
don't know.
roja?
I don't know. He might not be kidding.
Pues sí, pues es lo que hablo.
Nah,
The
but
man is
seriously,
on
Rudy.
a mission.
Now you're thankful for Miriam.
No, yeah, but
Oh, he was serious.
It's
obvious.
obvious. Bro, even the audience knows.
There's theories about it.
I mean, I think I'm most thankful for is
Me.
Besides family and everything, we can't say family.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, Martin already said family, but you could say
I
family.
already
again.
said family too.
This year. What am I most thankful for? I mean, there's a lot of things. I guess just my family, you know, like they're very supportive.
But something this year, like what
This
happened to
year.
you this year?
They're always supportive of
happened
you.
to
I
me
want to
this
say
year.
something that
What?
just happened to you, but I don't know porque no te quiero quemar. But
Say
it's
it,
really
dude. Say it. Be open, dude. I'll say it. Better be
You're,
good.
Stop moving the mic.
Oh, I know what you should do.
que tus papás ya conocieron a Miriam, ya convivieron con los papás de Miriam.
You preached for the first time this year, didn't you?
Really?
I think, yeah.
For the
I think actually that is one good thing that I'm very thankful for. Is
Apenas.
that,
If the translator.
Oh yeah, I translated.
That
one
was your
for
first
him.
time preaching?
yeah, it was my first time preaching.
What?
Like,
No, hombre.
yeah, for real. I lasted longer than both of y'all combined. Yeah.
No.
Okay. I mean, for the first time when I
Yeah,
preached,
how was your first time preaching?
It lasted like 30
mean,
minutes,
like-
and he lasted like an hour because I did the other 30 minutes translating. Let's
True.
say it.
True. I mean, I just, you know, I know this guy. His name is Isaac, and
Props to Isaac for inviting you.
I know this other guy. I know this guy from a different church. His name is Isaac. I mean, we just got connected. We fellowshipped and we taught, and we got a plan. He had a mission for his group, his youth group, and I mean, he considered me to be part of one of his events, and I was very privileged, and I was very honored that, you know, because it was my first time, and because it was my first time, I know it was just a milestone of many times that God was going to continue to use me. Even though I'm a youth leader at my church, and
Yeah.
you know, I constantly, you know, give the word to my youth, whether it's in Bible studies or inside Sunday class or, you know, in front of the church. But, you know, going outside of my family church and preaching somewhere, you know, where you don't know the people and you actually, like, you know, like study for something that you're not used to, you know, like being in front of a different crowd, a different people, and a topic that you're not familiar. I mean, you're not.
Wait, you didn't know the topic?
I knew the topic, but a topic that I wasn't I didn't like plan the topic. It was given to me, so it was a challenge for me. Like, this topic was given to me. It was a challenge. It was a challenge to me, and then I don't know. It's just the first time I preached, I lasted a long time. But it was just nice.
It was good though.
It was nice that I had my friends, all of y'all.
I wasn't there.
I mean, I was
literally
literally
next
next
to
to you.
Oh no,
That's when I knew you were not a true
Oh my goodness. Hey,
friend. But then you FaceTime me the following week, so you redeemed.
I
me.
FaceTimed you the
next
following
week.
day. I FaceTimed you the next day.
And
I
you
was
gave
like,
me
how did it
and
go?
you gave me some legit
My turn.
advice. So
you some advice.
yeah, so
My turn. I think one of the biggest things I'm grateful this year is that I graduated this year from high school. Like, to me, it-
graduated.
Oh, come on.
yes, I actually graduated.
2 months.
Yeah,
Oh my
no,
3 weeks.
but it was actually like something pretty big to me. Like, I'm finishing high school. I know it's just high school, but I mean, to me, it was like the longest 4 years of my life. And I know, shut up, hater. It's just because you're not there yet. Anyways, well, yeah, I think that was one of my biggest accomplishments this year. Like, I am so proud of myself. I did so much stuff in high school, and yeah, what?
No, keep talking.
But yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things I'm grateful for this year. I moved on to college now, but college is kicking my butt now, so we'll see how that graduation. So.
Hey, Miriam, you don't want to tell them what happened, the story about the lights?
Oh, and crazy thing. So I was so involved in high school, right? Short story, kind of. I'm trying to hurry up. But I was able to do the closing prayer at my graduation. But it's crazy because
Oh man.
at my graduation, it was such a rainy day. Like, it was thunderstorm. Like, lights went off. Like, I'm telling you, lights went off into the entire stadium. People were going crazy and stuff like that. But, I mean, we still graduated.
hey,
Yeah,
I got a
like,
question for you.
Miriam.
Who were your true friends that were there?
Oh, shut up. I knew you were going to get
Hey,
there.
that's a good one right there.
Like the most
Oh,
important
man, I'm sorry,
thing in your
Carlos.
life. Who
I
was
only
there?
had a certain
Who
amount
was
of
there?
numbers. I mean, tickets.
Besides you,
My
Who-
family was there.
Who ditched? Who
we
ditched?
were there.
Hey,
Carlos
who
was
ditched?
there. Rudy
Hey,
was
who
there.
ditched?
Daniel was there. Evelyn, Andrea.
But who was there the whole
Bears.
time?
This boy wasn't. Oh wait, were you there?
He left.
He was there for like 5
He
minutes.
left
I think.
to watch.
Yeah,
the
I
game.
know, but
Yeah,
you left.
He
to
went-
watch a game.
He
Nah,
left to
nah,
watch
nah.
a Rockets game or something like that. That they
No,
lost.
he left because he was
Talk
hungry, and
about
I was
real
like, "Are you
friends.
serious? You are fake."
They went to eat and they didn't see her walk.
I know. I didn't even watch
Evelyn,
me when I
Lily,
went up
Angel,
there
you
and
guys
spoke.
are fake, man.
Oh my, dude, can I defend myself?
I guess.
Hey,
I just want to say that graduations are really boring.
Well, you didn't
so,
even wait for me.
But I was there
about
for like
friendship.
50 minutes, and then I was like, dude, I'm so hungry, and it's about to rain
You
heavy.
didn't even wait for me. Like
Dude, I never
it
wait on
wasn't that
graduation.
I literally paid for your ticket so you could go.
I think
no, you gave us fake tickets.
I'm
Paid for them.
I think I'm also thankful this year, to have the ability to have this podcast going on. I think this is our third episode, and I think that
You got my idea, dude.
I think that
You had a second chance.
I think that
Use it for this.
I think
¿Cuánto
that
tiempo pensaste en
Stealing
decir
my
esto?
ideas.
we can continue and do great stuff through this, and something to be I'm thankful for.
That's coming soon.
I'm thankful to God.
We need sponsors.
I'm thankful to
We need-
thankful to God that you're finally growing a beard.
Oh, it's a little. It's because it's No Shave November.
Oh yeah, dude. There's something
go
November
there.
as well, but I don't want to say. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. What about you, Carlos?
What about me?
I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
he
you,
said
Carlos.
It's your turn.
I already said it.
You
was the
sure?
first one.
You,
Yeah, you
you're
said
not more
graduation.
thing.
I said
Of other
family, friends, graduation. I'm doing like an exciting project that is gonna benefit school. So I'm also.
What about for
thankful
the
that.
podcast?
Oh, I'm also thankful for the podcast. I want to thank you and Daniel because you guys have been so gracious to me for inviting me to be like an OG.
Oh, after doing it
giving you-
once, after doing it,
Huh?
Kick him out.
We gotta come off of the Los Revs. So Carlos Gomez will be kicked out in the next episodes.
And I'll be on there.
shut up, dude. Nah, hey,
Nah,
kidding.
he's
Hey,
the best
Shit,
one.
bro,
He's the best,
if you
he's the
zoom in
best one
Carlos's
Rev
face
we
right now, I
have
think
here.
it'll be hilarious.
hey, but remember, y'all tried it once and it failed, and then we started again.
We tried 0.5, episode 0.5. It didn't fail, but it wasn't how we wanted it to.
I thought gemelo.
So, I mean, we still tried, and we're actually improving.
What about
If you compare-
1.5?
And we're gonna keep
I want to tell people,
improving.
if you could compare the first, second, and third episode, you can tell the difference dramatically. Because the first episode is like we're still trying it out. Second
We
episode,
still are.
yeah, I mean, but like still trying it out. Like it's like something new, and it's still something new to this day. But now we have like lights that thankful to God that we have these lights that make us like
Que se haga la luz.
to make us look good. Now I'm
Ahorita se
kidding.
va.
Without makeup. No, I'm kidding. And
We need a
sound
makeup
system,
lady.
We have a sound system. We have like a really good camera. And I'm
sound
just
effects.
super. Yeah, and the sound effects, all that.
Coming soon?
They're coming soon, literally. And then we have
Like microphone coming soon.
yeah, and then we have like new people coming through each and every single podcast. I think Miriam will be like an OG now, so she'll be sticking through.
But she needs to
Thick
buy a
and thin.
mic.
She needs to buy my. I think you need to.
Coming soon.
Okay, never mind.
You need to buy a mic too.
I got a mic right here.
That's Daniel.
But yeah, thankful for these mics too, so y'all could hear us clearly as well.
But that's where the
Sponsor
Hey, that's
us.
where the sponsors come
We
in.
need microphones.
And then thankful for
Like, we
oh,
accept donations.
thankful for Home Depot for
A ver, volteate todo.
Sponsoring.
giving me this rug that's for my house. I'm also thankful. I'm also
Hey.
thankful. Oh, and Coca-Cola.
A ver, párate.
And Cemex.
and
Espérate.
Timex.
And
Bro,
Adidas.
not the one in the back.
I'm not sure about Adidas. I like Nike
Not the
more,
one in
but
the back.
¿Qué número tienes atrás?
Oh, number 9.
number 9. Yo, and I'm also thankful for, of course, in my house, for us putting this podcast. I'm super thankful for this house that God has given me.
This year.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's this year. Crazy that last year I had this vision of having a house, and I was telling a few people, I was like, hey, I'm gonna get a house next year, and eventually I got a house, and just super thankful that I got it. I got a good job that makes me pay for this house. It's a new job that I have this year, and I'm also thankful for a certain test that I passed for me to be
basically certified to even work on this job. And then the people that I met, my coworkers that I met, I'm super thankful for them. My friends, my family, of course. But I'm super thankful for what I went through this year. Like I said on Twitter, if y'all follow me on Twitter, last year was like, I would say not probably my worst years, you could say. I don't want to say worst because I feel like it's like horrible or something, like somebody's death or something. But like it was one of my worst years, but I feel like this is one of my best years. And there's still more years to come. That's what I'm saying. I posted in the morning. I think it was this morning. I was like, there's so much
room for improvement.
There's so much room for improvement. There's so much blessings to come by God. So there's so much room for improvement. So imagine more than a house, there could be so much more. And the house is just materialistic. We could literally save souls by doing this podcast. Literally.
I have a question for y'all.
Mhm.
Like, and I know we talked about it before, but I know we already gave thanks to, for things that happened this year. What's something that you think that you can give thanks for that you may take for granted? Like I don't know, something simple or big.
Like in the future?
No, like right now, like I don't know.
Something that you
take for granted.
I
I think it would be my parents, because my parents literally, they show me like unconditional love, and there's no words or anything that you could do like to really like pay it off. It's like you can't pay it off because of, like, their love is it's amazing. It's just like, and we know about God's love, but with parents it's like it's unconditional as well. It's like you can feel it from a distance. I miss my parents whenever I'm over here in my house. I do miss my parents, so man, it's one of those
So his
things.
parents. What about you, Carlos?
Well, same thing. My parents, like, they are.
Nah,
always
dude,
there
no,
for
you
me.
can't copy, bro. Nah.
It's not
Nah,
like
nah.
I'm copying your parents.
You can't be my dad, dude. Nah.
Opposite. Well, we used to. You know. Nah, I'm thankful for my parents because, like, they're always there for me. Anything I need, they're like here. Like, they don't expect me to give it back to them. Like, they're just there. That's why I take it for
They're
granted.
just there.
What about you? What about you,
They're
Rudy?
just there.
One thing that I mean, like everyone, like sometimes. No, it's because I think like
Do you say besides
like
Miriam?
we take our parents for granted because we feel like, we get it so much, their support and stuff, like we think that is like it is effortless, like they have to do it but they don't, like they actually take time to support you, to encourage you, to give you
feed you.
advice, to feed you, to to just so many things that we take it for granted because they give it to us every day, you know.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what, and I think the main person in my family is my mom. Like, she's always there. She was always asking me about like school or like what I'm doing, what am I doing, or work and stuff like that. And she's always supporting me. She's always doing all these things for me. And like, I can't pay her back. Like you said, we can't pay her back or our family back. So
But I mean, we could still try, like,
Nice.
hey, like Martin, I think it was Martin that said, hey, I'm buying my parents a mattress or something like that. I was like, dang, he's gonna buy a mattress?
I'll be honest with you, man. Something that I take for granted, but I give thanks for, is my pastors, man. Sometimes,
He gave a different answer.
it's not every day that you go up to your pastor and you say, hey, thanks for what you do, man, because and especially during this time, I know where my pastora is going through, and our pastor has to be there for her. Sometimes when he doesn't come or he has to leave right away, you feel like this emptiness inside the church, and but that's something I'm really, really grateful, to have the kind of pastors that we have. It's really awesome, man. And, but I don't know if you ever see this podcast, but he does. Thank you. But I'm seriously thankful for that, for our pastors, man. It's a really hard job,
What about you, Miriam? Go ahead.
What am I thankful for that
Your
that
parents.
I take for granted? I don't want to make anybody cry, but I think something that I'm grateful for a lot and that I take for granted is my brother. My brother from the same mother.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm thankful for my brother. He's always giving me rides everywhere.
Oh.
He's always paying for my food,
Oh.
my bills.
Oye, pero tú trabajas.
But
Oh.
shut up. But yeah. But sometimes I'm like, oh, he's just my brother. He like does it because he's my brother. But nah,
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
grateful, man.
Oh.
So don't cry, Martin. Don't
Oh.
cry. But yeah, that's what I'm grateful for, guys.
Oh.
And yeah.
No llores. No
Oh my
llores.
God.
No llores, Ángel.
But yeah.
No llores, Ángel.
no llores. Angel's my brother too. From another mother. But yeah, that's who I'm grateful for.
All right.
Well, that is.
Here, guys.
You literally heard it here first.
So before we end it all off, I just wanna promote these guys on their expeditions. Nah, I'm kidding. But for Rudy, keep it going, man. Just keep it going. Show that GQ model them pictures on Instagram. You're doing good.
Status.
That status. You're doing
Your
good, man.
repertoire.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a soon to be model.
Soon to be model. So below our YouTube video is gonna be Rudy_116. But below our YouTube video, that's his Instagram. Rudy's Instagram. Below the YouTube video, we're gonna put all of our Instagram, like all of our Instagram usernames, so y'all can follow us there, and also subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, cause we really need the support.
Bigger
even th-
things are yet to come.
Yeah, bigger things are yet to
Give it
come.
a like, guys.
Yeah, give it a like,
Share it.
support it, share it, and it's really beneficial for us. And with Carlos, I want to say just keep going, man. Keep spreading the word, man. You're doing good.
And we can't wait for you to graduate.
We can't wait for you to graduate. How many days have you been counting down?
3 weeks,
3 weeks. How many days is that?
21 days.
Okay, good.
It's on.
He's
He's
December
ready because he
14th.
knows math. There.
He's graduating with a math diploma.
With a math diploma,
Engineering.
with a high school degree.
Hey, weren't you supposed to go to MIT?
I was supposed to, but I didn't get enough scholarships.
Oh,
Mm,
no llegaron a Reynosa.
Yeah.
And then you, Martin. I mean, keep it up, man. You're even though you're losing all the soccer matches, but no, I'm kidding.
Man, we tired, man. We were winning, man.
Bro, last time I heard you got blown out.
Wait, you
What?
lost?
No, I'm kidding, dude.
¿Para qué lost?
We tired, man. It was.
No, I'm kidding. But hopefully you do good with soccer, dude. I know you're gonna improve your physique.
Ah, man, I need to, man. Hey,
Them tortas are not letting go, bro.
Them skinny jeans.
Them skinny jeans are getting tighter. Yeah, man. It ain't the same no more, fool.
I need to stop squishing my stomach.
It's talking to you.
Pantalones.
It's talking to you.
What about that boy Daniel?
No, I'm gonna go with Miriam and then Daniel. And then Miriam, just keep it up. You have a YouTube channel. If you want.
Subscribe.
She's
Miriam
been
_shines.
active,
Follow me on my Instagram as well.
Porque
Miriam
shines, porque
_shines.
brillo.
And you'll see my adventure of life.
Her life adventures. And then yes sir.
You didn't tell him about my username on Instagram.
Bro,
He's
they were
gonna
gonna
put
put
it
it on
down.
the below on
Oh,
the
yeah.
He's
YouTube.
gonna put it. he's
But
gonna
I feel
put
like
it.
it's Tony Stark. I don't know what it is.
Carlos going something. I forgot.
Oh, well, there you go, dude. I don't know, but it's below on the YouTube channel, YouTube video. And then I mean I can't speak for myself, so. And then I'm gonna speak to Daniel. Daniel, I'm like super thankful that you're doing all this. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't be happening. Like
For real.
legit, like the lies, like he set it up all up perfectly.
Make sure to put the sound effects next time.
Sound effects will be on the next episode, which is gonna be
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
To be continued.
Damn, what if we do another video tomorrow? That'd be legit.
I mean, we can.
Nah,
All right, fine.
next Sunday.
Soon. We'll do it soon. But keep it going, Daniel. We're gonna keep going. All the people that supports us, thank you for watching. And yeah,
Enjoy your Thanksgiving
join the ride.
week.
Yeah, and
Don't be a bandwagon.
And
Don't be-
always be thankful to God.
always be
Amen.
thankful.
Because
to
he's
God.
good.
Cause he's always good.
All the time.
All the
And
time.
all the time.
Man, all the time.
Wait, how is it?
Yes, you said it right.
Is I forgot.
All right, guys.
All right, so that's it.
Awkward. That's
All
a
right.
cricket noise right there.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah, there we
Yes, all the time God is good.
Did you look it up?
No.
Alright, peace.
Peace.
And to the Middle East.
What are you thankful for your mom?
Soy el mejor. Soy el mejor de Fortnite. Soy el mejor. El mejor. El mejor del estado.